So hi, today my name is Carlos, and I want to talk about the diversity problems and cultural problems companies in today age faces. There's been a lot of like up and coming foreigners, people wanting to leave their own countries and go to different places to achieve a type of goal. It's impressive how many people uh, go to another country for whatever reason, money, new experiences, new places to visit. And I think a little companies, the big ones, are realizing that having other people from other countries working on their companies is it elevates them. It puts them in another type of level in comparison to any other ones. If you look at the industry of entertainment, people from around the world are having making an impact in that type of places. So why companies in Mexico in these type of places don't adapt to that? Is it blows my mind that people don't try to learn English. That sure is being requested as as a necessity in this in recent times, but people just have a decent job without knowing any English, and it's a block, a mental block that people have that prevents them to achieve a new like level in their own company. They cannot progress if they are stuck in the same cycle they have been. Companies needs to change. That's a fact. Uh, the whole system that we are working right now is wrong. It's not wrong. It's just outdated. We have been noticing in first world countries that interculturalization is a big part of why there are first world countries. Like for example, Canada, there are a lot of places where Latin American, Arabic American, and that sort of cultures live there in order to, how can I say it, to improve the quality of life in the, in that country. In Canada, the organization in there taking notice of it. They notice that sort of change and they embrace it instead of being like, I don't want this type of people here. If they embrace it, they try to adapt to the other country to make them feel welcome, and in turn, it like it develops their own currency, their own quality, it furthers their own progress. So interculturalization and cultural problems in all sense, they need to be addressed. They need to be like be focused on. Is a problem of cultural uh, appropriation, yeah, and cultural not understanding it. I don't know the word, but like when bosses, when managers doesn't know or don't care to know about other cultures, it sets their business down. It, it does. If you have a if you have a restaurant, if you don't know what type, let's say a Korean shows up to your restaurant and they cannot speak your language and you just like, well, what can I do? There's so many there's so many tools we can use like translators, apps, writing even. There's so many ways we can improve. We can like understand other people. What we choose not to do is like, what the hell? Why are we not embracing other cultures so we can be more, we can evolve in all things? It's mind blowing to me that people don't understand that not only their culture is important, but other cultures are important, and there's no there's no need to understand it in for its whole world. there's no need to be like I understand 100% that culture, but to have like I want to learn more, I want to be in that world, because if we surround ourselves with single-minded people, we don't get that diversity, we don't evolve, we just became 2D characters, if you understand. We don't have any dimensions. So for me, it's like a how can I say it? It's stupid. It's stupid to not understand that we need to improve. We need to be better. We need to understand other cultures, and we need to be able to communicate with these other cultures. And companies need to understand that being around other cultures, being not only surrounded by yours, but surrounded by other types of cultures, it improves our type of behavior, it improves our way of thinking, it improves our way of behavior, it improves our human soul. So if we have that, if we surround ourselves with this type of like cultural issues and we understand them and we know how to fix it, then the other problems we have in the company, they become more easy to fix, because maybe a Mexican person doesn't know how to do something, but an American code or a Canadian code or even a Chinese people could understand the problem, and we can sort of connect and understand each other, and we can help each other. For me to the people that don't understand that cultural association isn't important, so you need to wake up, because like it's time for us to understand that we are humans. We are all living in the same world. If we cannot cooperate, then how are we supposed to be living a better life? Thank you for your patience and understanding, and have a nice day.